Simone Biles, Simone Manuel, Sha'Carri Richardson. Unfortunately, the majority of the Olympics fan base do not want to see this type of representation. Just that. And unfortunately for Sha'Carri, she gained all of the fame. She got the notoriety. But at such a young age and having all of that come to you so fast, that can be so daunting on a young person's mind, especially a young black female in this country. Not saying what she did was right, because rules are rules. You know what you're supposed to do, you know what you're not supposed to do. But she held herself accountable for her actions. She ain't sugarcoated, she ain't feel sorry for herself, she ain't blame nobody else. Hey, I did it because of these reasons. But even when you do that, people are still finding a problem, because this level of hate for this person, this girl is a kid, by grown adults, that's not something we'll ever be able to understand. Now, I actually met Sha'Carri a few years ago at a track meet at Stanford University. I was living out in San Francisco and just happened to be back there with the track people. With a lot of people, you can tell their whole energy, their vibe, their spirit. And when I met Sha'Carri, it was such a genuine feel from somebody, like, especially around that time when she was first breaking records. Like, that once you start reaching these levels and these heights in your career, people are gonna literally want to see you fail, which is so baffling to me. People have been waiting for something like this to happen to her, just so they can be like, I knew it. Oh, there she go, look at her. All because she doesn't fit the conventional standard of what you think an Olympian looks like, or you believe an Olympian should behave, or just any athlete in general, any person in general, which is something that's even more prevalent among corporate America. If you start acting a certain way, trying to bring your own swag or your own type of ideas into such a structured and legacy environment, they're gonna find any type of way they can to get you up out of there. Now again, the bottom line is rules are rules, and she broke the rules. But to castrate her, demonize her as a person, and to take away all of the accomplishments and excitement that she's brought to the sport, that's a whole nother level of hate, to where, again, you're attacking her as a person versus her action. And unfortunately, too many people don't know how to keep these two things separate. They don't know how to keep business versus personal separate. Why are you attacking this girl?
Just say you didn't like her. She rubbed you the wrong way.
And this is where we start talking more about, like, how we just had this incident with Naomi Osaka not even a full month ago, to where she was having these mental health issues. She decided to step out of the French Open just to focus on her mental health because of situations like this. And again, Sha'Carri knew what the consequences were with this. You already know, like, if you can't do that with the NCAA, you damn sure can't do that for the Tokyo Olympics. Which just begs to tell me that she just really didn't care, and that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have anything else to prove. The Olympics, all of these open trials, all of this stuff, that's always going to be here. But you just lost your biological mother. Unfortunately, she's not going to come back. And if you don't figure out to channel that energy, if you don't find a way to get help and really just find your own grieving process, it's just going to get worse. And that's why we always have to go back to everybody grieves differently. Everyone has their own way of coping with different life-changing scenarios. And in this case, she just so happened to be in the limelight. She just happened to be one of the biggest, newest, one of the biggest up-and-coming stars in sports in general. She just got placed in an unlucky situation, man. So prayers go out to her and her family. Again, you've proven yourself. You've proven yourself. You don't got to show out for nobody else no more. Go ahead, get yourself right. If you like what you see in these videos, these type of reactions, give a like, comment on how you feel about the situation, and just go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and again, I highly appreciate it. But again, catch y'all next time.